Hello all. I just want to start the video by giving a shout out to True Lives Missing But Not Forgotten, Miss Tricia. I am going to be going over her video, and also the person that she is watching, which is WCI Newsroom, is what I believe they're called. I don't know. I don't watch them. I am going to go check them out after this, considering what's going on in this video. But let me play a little bit and then I'll get into it.
I'm going to come on here and show you this. This lady is showing a video of the mix. It's pictures I found on the Creepy Guy's Facebook, and then pictures of my family. This is my uncle. That picture was taken about 25 years ago. So I did share all them creepy photos with you guys. I don't know what's wrong with this lady and why she's trying to act like my family is involved with the Wells family, or with these creepy photos, guys, whoever they belong to. You know, like whoever the children belong to. I don't know what she's talking about, but I want y'all to listen and ask that you guys do go over there and do the right thing with that video, because she is showing my kids' faces. My 6 son had cancer, so I will be taking the phone away at times, but I will bring it back. So let's listen. And if you haven't subscribed,
Okay, you're saying you would like everybody to go over there and do what's right? What are you talking about, Tricia? Why are you always asking people to report other people's videos? If someone doesn't like it and they find it to where, in their opinion, it's wrong, then they do it. You shouldn't be telling everybody to go report everybody. Number one, I'm pretty sure it's against YouTube's terms of service. And number two, it's just dirty. Like, you're dirty.
We love it because we can see that doing money. That's what we do. So instead of working. Oh, and let me add, guys, she's not doing anything with that money. She's just, getting money off Summer. That's it. Instead of working other places that I do with my other workforce, I'm going to be focusing on this quite a bit. So, she's going to be focusing on me quite a bit, like the rest of them. The other 35 channels that have my face all over them. It's weird. And that's why I have backed away from the Summer Wells case. I do not want a part of drama. It's crazy to bully people. Going to need to put this disclaimer.
I also want to put in there, I am not bullying you, Tricia. I am getting out the truth. Everything that you're complaining about this woman doing, you have done to other creators. It doesn't feel good when people's saying you could be involved in the Summer Wells disappearance, is it? Nobody wants to have that said about them. That is horrible.
We're out for sure. Everything that I discuss, put up, talk about, everything is for the good of the missing Summer Wells children. It falls under Section 107 If she put my kids and me in the mix of that case, then no, she's not doing this for Summer. This lady is sick, and she has been removed from her house in a straight.
Okay, what you're getting ready to say, where's your proof of it? That's just, yeah. But you're saying, what do I have to do with the Summer Wells case? Okay, you talk about Benny, who lives in Texas, and Cher, who is in Canada. And you are always saying, oh, they knew the Wells before, they all come down and they hang out and all this. Okay, I don't know. And to be honest, that's their business. I don't believe they knew them before the Summer's disappearance. But you actually live very close to where Summer lives. You have put yourself right in the middle of this case. So some could say, what if Tricia has something to do with this? Why is she putting herself so right in the middle of it? I'm not saying that you're involved. I'm just saying, if somebody was going to be involved by facts and how close they are and what's going on, it could very easily be you. But I'm not saying that because I'm not like you. I'm not a dirty person.
Great jacket before. And that's no lie. Copyright Act of 19. Obviously, me bringing up this girl, I'm not saying she's guilty. I don't know her. Nothing. All I know is her photos give me a lot of information. Well, that's why you shouldn't be digging. And no, lady, you didn't get these photos out of my album or any of that. How would you get my pictures? That don't even make sense. You win.
The same way you got Andrew's. You go on Facebook, you save the photo to your phone or your laptop, whatever it is that you're using, and therefore you use the pictures. That's exactly what you did to Andrew. Exact same thing.
On my Facebook, my old one, and took some photos of my family. And then the photos I shared, the creepy man's photos, he put all them together and made a video out of it. Don't lie, lady.
I feel as if she's going through a lot in her life, and I feel like she can't get away from it. So, I'm not here to harm anyone. I really need to speak the truth, because Summer Wells has told me this Julia stems from the relationship over here on this side.
Julia. What?
So
Listen, y'all see why I say she's cuckoo.
Yeah. So a while back, I posted some pictures with like their faces and everything. It was.
I hate to say it because it's childish, but it does take one to know one. You know, cuckoo, honey, because you cuckoo.
It was scratched off in purple, and that's how I knew it was missing but not forgotten, right? Something I felt a little strange about something when I'm like, "Where's the photo with just the kids' faces?" And she said it went to the TBI, but
she's what? So she felt a little strange because I didn't show their faces. Okay. You don't do that.
They didn't get it.
Yeah, they did. And I already shared that with y'all.
So to tell you the truth, I look into specific people and I look at all their hundreds of photos only if Spirit tells me to. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but it gives me a lot of information. And he does.
So now she reads spirits and stuff too, guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. This lady is doing all kinds of stuff to make money.
Okay, I understand your channel's not monetized, so I'm not saying that you're doing it for money. But you have got on EVP things and said Summer was talking to you and said thank you to you in another video. Like, come on now.
She ain't no reader. Come on. She wasn't doing that for the longest.
Yeah, and neither are you, cleansing your house with ginger.
Never even spoke about it.
Know it? It's Benny. He's very funny. I find him very, very funny.
She finds Benny funny, guys. So she's probably involved with him.
There's children's spirits.
Are you kidding me? A lot of people find Benny funny. Do I find him funny? Yes. Do I find him offensive? Yes. But he is an hilarious guy.
Funny too? I don't know anything about him other than when he...
The children's spirits find him funny too. What? Whoa.
Pictures about people. He gets this... Well, maybe it's because I see it. Whenever he picks on someone, like Ernie, that's why I went to go look at Ernie, right? Or when he picked on this girl for so long, I'm like... And the way that...
He picked on me, that's who she's talking about. And she's trying to say that he did it for a good reason.
We ain't gonna get into your boo Ernie at the moment.
Does it is in like a kid friend, like he's laughing. Like his eyes tell all. So his eyes tell all. He's not really bitching about it. He's doing it almost in a flirtatious way. I'm like, I gotta look into this girl.
So this is me and my fiance. This is where my dad's house was that burnt down. This
Nobody cares.
Connected to the daycare, and there was a fence right here.
I got a lot of information. I just, it has nothing to do with her, probably, but I just got a lot of...
She said I got a lot of information. It doesn't have nothing to do with her, probably. What, lady? You don't even make sense.
Information to help me with the Summer Wells missing children case.
How you gonna look at my pictures to get help with the Summer Wells case? That don't make no sense. Just because...
How are you gonna look at Andrew's picture and get clues for the Summer Wells case? Yeah. Now you see how he felt. Because what you did to him was wrong. I understand that he is H's dad, but H was not in his custody at that moment. He was with his mother. Yes, after everything happened, Andrew wanted his son with him where he was safe because people were giving him threats and taking pictures of his door to show they knew where he lived. Like, there was a lot of things going on. Any good father would want their kid to be with them in that type of situation, especially since there were things that his mother did not benefit him.
There's familiar looking things. I live in the country, Knoxville. She lives in Rogersville. Yeah, familiar looking things. You're exactly right. Just like the Ripley's and all of that we visit. All familiar, right?
The first photo I saw was this, and I'm like, well, that looks very familiar.
I'm sorry, Wonderworks that I visit, and I told y'all that. I have a picture where we visited.
Where? That looks very familiar. Right, you guys?
No, it don't.
It's the same one.
What?
That's the same kind of a shed. Okay.
Well, it's metal, wood.
I mean,
Same one.
So,
Metal and wood.
I'm like, oh, I know my elements. I know what I'm looking for in the shed.
Shut up. It's metal and wood. Same one. Gotta be.
Right?
I was ready
Somebody
to
for
put
cages,
that
somebody for
stuff.
anything like that, you know? And
Ain't this
has
the one?
It has the elements
Mine,
in there.
both of them.
Okay. So I decided to go further, right? The picture that
Okay, so
the only
this
reason
is my kids.
I think one of these kids is Julia. I'm putting it out there.
This is my son. That's my daughter. 13, 14 years
It's
now.
Julia. All she says is Julia.
And I don't know where she's getting Julia. None of our kids' names are Julia. I'm not Julia. What is this lady talking about?
In the leaves. And I think that, and then what I was just told is Julia. In my suburb, I'll say.
Sorry. Get it back there.
So, I'm going to need to put this disclaimer up for TBI, but
Now, there's
Post it.
pictures.
and
But I went a little far. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all.
was posted and told that I don't want to be taken down because the children's faces. I'm looking, and this baby actually spoke so loud to me. The children have so much to say about their buckets. Now, everything I've been showing you guys, listen, every time each child gets their own package, they get their own, like, Easter basket. It's always Easter over at this house. And,
Sweetie, that's not my house.
you guys, so, you know, I could be wrong, so again, take this for just my glasses.
You're wrong, and you need to remove it because you're completely wrong. I shared these photos of these kids, saying it was alarming. Why would you go on my Facebook and steal pictures from Easter of my children
And say it's
and say it's related?
You're sick.
You're sick.
You are sick. You take an innocent man's photos from his Facebook, not to mention, not of him, of his children and children that are in his family, and said that he was part of trafficking. Are you kidding me? You are sick.
Not saying guilty, not guilty, nothing. Nothing, guys. It's just something that has to be pointed out because it might help find the children. Just remember this photo, okay? Then I go to here, and I'm like, these kids, hands are tied to the basket.
Their hands are tied to their baskets. What?
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best, you gotta try
It's really hard to manage this on
This
this
might help
phone.
find the children. Just remember this photo, okay? Then I go to here, and I'm like, these kids, hands are tied to their basket.
No, they're not. They don't
And they have those things coming out of their faces.
things coming out of their faces. Wow. Now she's showing my son.
In the backyard, they're
Okay, right here she's showing my son with the cleft lip, and my daughter and my other son in the backyard on Easter.
doing a Easter egg hunt. They're not doing an Easter egg hunt in these photos, it's all I know.
Sick.
This is exactly what Lollipop Co-op looks like. To me, this is like, it's the same sandbox, it's the same backyard,
What?
it's the same hunting for eggs. It's very familiar.
That's what you do on Easter.
It's very familiar.
And it's
number
even
5
Easter on Facebook, y'all. It's dated on Easter. That's why she's sick. Now,
So, I'm like, well,
this is me. Okay? She said, same picture in the sunglasses. Same thing. Everybody's hand's going to show in their picture when they take a photo of themselves. What's she talking about?
let's see if I can find my elements, okay? So what did I teach you guys? Go to the reflection. Go to the reflection in their sunglasses. Go to the reflection in their phone. Their car, their window. Well, again, someone could have deep-faked this to set this up this way, right?
These photos were taken in 2014.
But this is what's in her glasses. The same thing that's in everyone else's glasses.
We'll fast forward through that.
So let me see if I can move up the next one. Break. Because there's a whole story in the photo sheet that is there. There's that break.
This is my son at Wonderworks.
With the heart on it, that's the rake. This stick.
That's not a heart.
This little boy has holding one of those green things on his leg.
She put that in there. That's not in my photo. That's exactly what she did.
Page 12. Let me blow it up for you guys.
And she does start showing full faces.
12.
I do want to say it is very wrong for that woman to put pictures of Tricia's children out there like that. It can, in my opinion, put them in danger, because there are a lot of people who are freaking creeps and they search the internet just to find that right one. And I wish that lady wouldn't have done that, because it bothered me that even Tricia brought other people's children into it, and knowing that this woman is doing it to her, it's not right.
I feel like they're all family. See? One of those faces.
I can promise you guys, we're not family. Why would I blast them people on Facebook and YouTube telling you guys, look into these people, tell them police, look into them, if we're family with them?
Well, I'd hope, even if it was your family and there were suspicious things going on, you wouldn't just not say something because they're your family. But, oh, what you did is wrong. That's all I can say. You're wrong.
We might have some familiar egg hunts on Easter, but and the sheds might be metal and wood, but that don't mean we're familiar. I mean, we're family.
Told him he's not in good shape. He's got a thing around his whole body and around his torso.
Wow.
This is what Summer looks like when she's walking across the fake church thing. This is what they look like.
You're basically cracking on my son.
I have to show this, you guys. I'm sorry. But they're all elements here, and they're in the bed, and that's what's to the left-hand side in bed with them.
And what I'm
I have to put it out there.
son.
I knew that this mushroom thing was going to come into play.
So what she's showing here, talking about a mushroom, I'm not going to show beside it because it's my son that had cancer. He is asleep on a chair in a hotel that we were in that night. He's like leaned over the chair asleep because his belly was hurting. And she is saying bad things, guys. Listen.
This child has something attached. He has those wires attached to the top of his head. I know for a fact. I am being told so. This picture is filled with horrific shit.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
This picture should not be on her Facebook.
Sweetheart, I took every picture I could of my son. I wanted to cherish every memory. So mind your own business. You're sick for putting it on here, okay? And showing his face and pretending like there's something wrong with him. You don't realize he had cancer? He's no longer with us. You need to remove this stuff.
Now, what you see to the left-hand side, Candace, that comes from Candace. Candace, this is a souvenir, and I knew, they're like, put it to the side, put it to the side, put it to the side.
That's a check.
This is what they use to burn. And I'm telling you, this is what they use in the Bidet Ramsey case. And she had burns on her that looked like cigarette burns. I'm going to show you all that. I have it.
Okay, well, what does that got to do with me and my son? She found that on Candace's Facebook and cigarette burns and stuff. What does that have to do with my family? That mushroom looks like the chair he's on. You sound crazy, lady.
Here. The Bidet Ramsey case, everything about her body is exactly everything we're talking about here. The ropes that came out of her head, her hands, her feet, the symbols on her body, the hearts that they engraved. This pillow is the same pillow as you see Kansas has. This child. Wait, I'm going to show you the similarity. This child. Wait, hold on, let me pull it up closer. Let me show you a closer look at it. Copy.
And just because my son looked like Summer a little bit don't mean shit.
This is what is attached to him.
What?
The top of his head. He's attached to those wires.
This lady needs to be taken into a mental institution. I'm not even joking, guys, and I'm not just saying that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm telling the truth. Something's wrong with her.
Against the wall. This is what they're doing. If the TBI keeps choosing not to bust...
She's blowing his picture up, showing his face up close and everything. My sick son.
These people up. What the fuck? Not to be rude, you guys. I don't like to use words like that, but I'm telling you, I get bombarded. I get bombarded with information. The only reason I put this one up, because it looks just like Nikki Kessinger's photo. I'm like, what?
What? It's a hotel.
You could intertwine the bathrooms. I'm like, well, isn't that interesting?
She is. Oh my. She is really digging. That don't look like the same bathroom as mine. They're both hotels, so yeah.
Like, I don't know, but I feel a connection between these two. I can't figure it out. But to the left is Nikki Kessinger, and that is that girl. They are a lot alike to me.
Well, you guys are cute because I think she's gorgeous. So that's pretty good, huh?
Nicole Kessinger is not gorgeous. Far from it. She is a tramp.
Pictures are like crazy familiar to each other. That's Nikki and that.
Yeah.
They're in the same kind of bathroom.
Same bathroom, y'all. Ugh. It's a hotel. That's when I was homeless in 2015. That's a hotel too. And it ain't the same bathroom. Mine's like a yellow color. Hers is white.
Same setup, you guys. That is Nikki Kessinger to the right. To the left is yes, someone. What's her name from? YouTube. And the elements appear between her and her boyfriend. The same elements that appeared with the Watts case. The Watts case. Every one of these came from her Facebook, you guys.
That's my son, my sick son. And then the one beside it is my fiance's nephew. Bitch, I am going to sue you. You better remove this by tomorrow.
This is a child. I know these elements, you guys. Here's the thing. I know what I'm doing here. I know my elements. I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass to put it up here. I am being direct.
My son was in his back brace in this photo.
To put this up here. Because the elements are all the same. Let me show you what's in this.
I have to agree with Tricia on that one, though. None of that has anything to do with, like, summer or... yeah. But the whole point of this is it doesn't feel good when you're being put on the spot like that. And hopefully you learn a lesson from this, Tricia, and stop doing it to other people and lying and saying all these people are part of trafficking when you know they're not. Benny may be an ass, but come on now. He does not go around taking people's children. Like, that is just ridiculous. Cher is in Canada. He is in Texas, just like I said, and you act like they meet up weekly to go do these things. And none of that has any, like, solid proof evidence. These are just your opinions, your rumors that you start. It doesn't... You don't like being put in that position, do you, Tricia? I know I wouldn't.
This metal thing. The metal thing is engraved with the 5. Trust me, I don't love doing this shit, but this has to be shown.
She is sick. She's showing his face.
Because what's so fun, you guys, for those who've been following me and those who are like, believe in me, are going to be here. But watch, Donna, are you here? Watch the ones that come out of the woodwork all of a sudden.
So this right here is my fiance's uncle's car. This is the daycare's dumpster. This is the daycare over here. And this was my dad's yard. And this is the dumpster. She's done a close-up, as you can see.
I'm going to talk about it. We're going out of the woodwork and go, it's so funny. Because at the end of the day, this is all to find missing children. Missing Summer Wells children.
No, honey, it is not, because you are basically lying, and you know you are. You've put two people's families together and pretended it's the same. and trying to say there's connections. You got to be out of your mind. I'm the one that showed all those photos of those kids with Easter baskets and stuff. Not mine, but the other kids. Went on my Facebook and got those. What's wrong with you?
Right? It's not like open for
BK probably told her to do this shit. Oh, I'll pay you.
Do you agree with me or not agree with me? Doesn't matter, because I'm telling the story of the time I was missing children, right? And
no, you're not, lady. And if I was you guys, I would run.
It helps. It's gonna help. Especially this photo. Of a dumpster and a shovel, just sticking right in the shovel, just right in the. Look at this photo.
There's no shovel.
Extreme bloody murder.
And if there is, that's because the car's stuck. Yeah,
Sorry.
The car got stuck that day. I see it now, right there.
Screams bloody murder.
She is not. It was snowing. He got stuck. See the snow?
I know my elements, and they're in here. They're the maroon boxes. It's like
It was snowing that day, and he got that car stuck.
it's like the green ones. I know what I'm looking for.
In the mud.
And when they're in something, they're in it. Period. It's so fun. So today was a really fun chat shovel. You've been telling the Summer Wells Missing Children story through their
Because there's a shovel in my photos beside a car that's stuck in the mud. And the funny thing is, it's even titled that on my Facebook, telling people that he's stuck. This lady is sick. Let's get past this. That's stupid.
Oh, it's so funny. I actually was going to put it in here as part of today's storyline. Wait.
Sorry, y'all, about the cars driving by. I'm sitting outside because it's actually halfway decent out here.
I show you that car was on the Wells' property while they're lighting a fire. I know, it's so sick.
And this picture was taken, what, 2014 or 15? It was probably taken before then, actually. I think my dad was still alive. And this is his uncle's car. He no longer has it. He's passed away. But yeah, and there's no picture of a Mercedes, an old Mercedes like this, on the Wells' property, lady. Get real.
Then I do nothing else during the day.
If there is that, don't mean nothing.
Candace Wells' fucking photos. Wait, I'm gonna find it.
Why is it that you can take everything and connect it to the Wells, but when someone else does it, you're against it? You really, really need to look. I want you to play back this video and listen to everything that you've said and know that you have done the exact same things. Right here.
Yeah, I'd love to see this, because, I mean, that would have to be a coincidence.
It's very funny. Wait.
And I haven't watched this without
Alright, it should be over here. It's a picture when they were doing a fire in the backyard. Oh, come on. This car is the same car that's behind them. I really actually cannot move this picture up, even if I have to
Come on, lady.
open it up and find it. You guys gotta have them before I went on.
Come on.
They're like, if that makes sense. So, through the eyes of the children, what they're telling me is, it's very different. It's very different because what they thought was...
Oh, and let me add, the Facebook she's talking about, that she's getting all these photos from, is my old one from years ago.
Safe. What they were told was safe was not.
All the kids in those photos are a lot older now.
So they were introduced to people that weren't safe, but in their whole entire life...
Bitch, you better fucking shut up with that shit. My kids weren't never introduced to people that wasn't safe. You're a creep.
They were told a lie who these people were. And I know all this because this is what I'm channeling, the story. So when we look at it, we see... Oh, here it is. We see... let me see if this is the same.
Let me see if it's the same. She don't even know.
Oh my God. You guys are going to crank up. We see bad people. We see something that's just really wrong. They didn't. So their reality was they never lived a life with true reality.
Two of those kids that she's showing are grown. One's 18 and the other one's 17. And they've lived a perfect life, and they can tell you that. One of them's 15. 14.
And I'm going to try to show you what they saw.
Those photos. Now she's showing pictures of the Wells' house.
The silver car.
The silver car. The silver car, guys. You see it? You see the silver car? It's a silver car. That don't mean it's the same car. And this one's got black, dark gray around the front. Like, that's not the same car. Different tires. Different car. It's not the same car, lady. You need help.
Different. Those are weird.
What?
Could be.
Could be.
Because it ain't.
Picture could be, but it ain't. So shut up. Now, these photos. She's showing my kids. Really makes me want to hurt somebody. The middle one is my son with a cleft lip. The one on the end is my son with the cleft lip. The first one is my son that passed in the red shirt, and the other one is his brother.
Joseph, something is wrong. There's stuff coming out of them.
What?
Let me explain something to you. Behind them in the dark, I always go to the darkest, deepest corners. Are those white flat things with the heart?
What?
It's there. I mean, it's the white flat things.
Another picture of my kids. White flat things with a heart in the shadows. It's just crazy.
Copy. So these boys that I just showed you that were sleeping together in many situations are actually sleeping on those behind them. This is what gets attention. I don't know what it is, but it's really what's behind them.
It's a headboard.
And if I go closer into his watch, when I go closer into his head,
That is a headboard, lady. Do you know what a headboard is?
I'm going to show you that they're connected. Wait. Brighten this up. That's what it is. They're connected. Those are the little hearts. And it's in.
Yeah, them two boys were connected. They really were. They love each other so much.
His eyeball, but obviously it's not like I can actually. It's not funny, but when I repeat it, it sounds ridiculous. But this is that's what I look for, you guys, and it's there. So for so many years, no one has been looking for the elements that keep showing up. I am. I'm told to. I have to.
I really hope that after this, you understand what you've done to Andrew and many other people. I mean, people can get hurt if people think that they're part of child trafficking. Like, that's no joke. That's not something that you just throw out there and make false accusations on people. Do you realize you sound just as nutty and corny as this lady does when you're saying all these things about them? You have no right to do the things you have done. None at all.
You're the only one because
That's what's between them, and that's the heart.
Because you're cuckoo.
And that's in his eye. See his eye? It's in his eye. This is real. I have shown these elements. If anyone is lost, just please look at the other videos. Maybe later tonight. It depends on when I get back.
The other videos? She got more videos about me. Hey, look. I'm going to do this because you can't see it real good. Showing my kids. What's wrong with this lady? Who does she think she is?
Sorry to have to be showing this, but this is the same background.
She talks about my son that's sick the most. That's what's sickening. This bitch knows exactly who he is. It's titled in a lot of my pictures. And she had the nerve to do this? Okay.
That Summer Wells I have a picture of, I'll show you. That little boy, it's the same background, might be different color, it's the same. This little boy, is not in good shape, you guys. He's not in good shape.
No, he wasn't. He had cancer, you dumb nut.
So, understand what I'm just showing you things that need to be seen for the sake of the missing children.
This lady is crazy. Y'all need to tell her.
You don't think anyone is going to see this because it's small, but it's all right there.
The sun was shining in his eyes and we were flying kites. This was I can't remember if it was Easter or not. No, because he don't have Easter clothes, but we did it on Easter too. But anyway, he couldn't see good, so he was holding his hands above his head, blocking the sun.
It's all there. See that building? See the grass? So I know spiritually, like clairvoyantly,
Did he really just say, see the grass?
property.
Oh.
I know it. So what I try to do is then show you a photo.
It's not the
Right?
same
It's the same piece of property they're on, with those same buildings in the background.
No, there's a daycare next door to me. And it ain't
This was one of the last days. She looks so much like that girl. I'm just showing more stuff that's in her glasses.
I look so much like that girl, she said. And she's talking about Chris Watt case.
She's talking about Nicole Kessinger.
So she's connected me to three cases that I'm involved in.
It's all the elements. Oh, I actually feel bad. And then these are just bad pictures. I'm putting them up there. Now this little boy, see the picture down below? That's from her.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know who this is. I have no idea who that is. But the rest of them, the one under it is my son. And the other two, one's my son that passed, and the other is the son with cleft lip.
She's got these bad pictures of this boy, but the one above is from Candace.
Oh, that one's from Candace.
That boy holding that knife has always bothered me. Like, I'm like, who is that?
That's not my
I think it's the
son.
same. I think it's the same child.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of crossover in children's faces between the
My son has brown eyes, that kid has blue eyes. Wow.
all these new photos that I'm gathering. There's a lot of crossover. I just put this in there because I want to look at that later. This one gave me an
That was my fiance mowing the yard. Let me see what this is. The hell? I don't even know what this is. Look.
I got this sent to me. Thank you very much for my wonderful subscriber who sent this to me, and this is why I actually went to look. This is one of her reflections in the window.
What?
Okay, like we all know that that's the machine right behind her head.
She always says somebody sent it to her too, because she knows she's crazy.
And there's a lot going on.
You say the same thing. The receipt, different pictures. You're saying that people told you that Benny was involved. You act like that's solid proof. You know, people don't like people sometimes, so they try to make them look bad. Just like I tried to say to you about cracking cases. Whenever you were accusing them of doing things, before Cam had said anything about you, he didn't even know who you were, I said, what if it's someone who is also against them and you, because you guys are both working the Summer Wells case, and they want to take out two birds with one stone? I mean, you don't put things together and think about things. You just automatically take the information that's given to you and then you use it like it's facts, and it's not. Far from it.
On in here. There's look, you guys. There's a lot going on in here.
Birthday party.
Look at the girl bent over one of those things with her arms.
She's lighting the birthday candles, and she ain't got nothing on her arm. What is she talking about?
There's a lot going on in these photos. A lot. Let me see if I crop into them. Wait. No, I don't. All right, I want to crop into it. Let me see, page 33, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'll crop into the one in the back where it. Yeah, this. Now, why would she have this there?
Why would I have this there?
Okay, like,
What is that?
like, do you know that that is the same white table that is in all of my elements in every?
Thank you, Alabama Truth Seeker. How are you doing?
Sorry, y'all.
Watch case. Every one of these came from her Facebook, you got.
That's my son, my sixth son, and then the one beside it is my fiance's nephew. The dumpster. She's done a close-up, as you can see.
I'm gonna talk about it. Happened in Toys R Us while I'm looking for this. Huh.
Photos. photos. Now she's showing pictures of the Wells' house.
The silver car.
Sun was shining in his eyes, and we were flying kites. This
Cylinder? It's like a cylinder. But
Peter bitch.
behind this child is a location that I've seen
She's
many
showing
times.
my kid on the other side, and behind that child is a location that she's seen plenty of times. Yeah, it's called the Fountains downtown.
The young couples photos. And this is a picture of 3 boys sitting at a lake, but they have those things attached to the back of it.
No, they ain't got nothing attached to them, crazy. And it's 3 boys, my boys, sitting at the duck pond.
They have those things attached to the back of their heads.
What?
This is what the picture looks like. What I'm interested in is I want to know where that convenience store is, because it's that convenience store, that small little gas station.
That's not a gas station.
I need to get there because I the vision I had of where these kids were.
This is the duck
was there's like a small, inside the convenience store,
I don't know what's up
attached to a
here.
very small gas station.
I don't know. I know this is the duck pond.
The purple light was just something I needed. And again, I show, anytime I see like a maroon metal thing coming out of someone's head, I put it there. Any kind of purple light I show. Again, look at her glasses. Her glasses just tell a whole story. Now, I'm showing this again because
I don't know who this is.
I don't know if those are the same people.
This is my dad.
I don't know who these people are.
This
But
is
it
my
looks like
mom.
this is whatever they're doing.
She is crazy. This is my mom. This is my brother that's now in his 50s. And this is my dad.
It looks like it's just generations of the same thing.
Yeah, they're brothers.
This photo is just too coincidental.
What is she talking about? This lady has got to be insane. She got this photo, and this one, and this one's the same one as these. Off of my Facebook. And she's saying that this photo was in other people's Facebook. Or in Summer's family or something. What? Has she lost her mind? Tricia, you already know that. Well, duh.
That we have a tree on top of the head.
Tree on top of it?
After I just told you and showed you guys a picture of a head coming out of a tree.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to be doing this to someone, but it's what I need to do. Like, what is that?
This is so stupid. I know BK told her to do this shit.
A tree coming out of his head.
Okay. You come on my channel, the Owl Queen Edits, Pinky Page, many of us, and say, BK sent you to do this. Okay, listen. BK doesn't even know who I am. I've watched maybe a total of 10 of his videos, and I just recently started watching it when he had lives going on because all the crazy stuff with Ernie, like, yeah. Plus, I watch because I never know what you're going to do, like you did when you called in. Not everything is about Benny. But, like you say about us, I think you're a little bit obsessed with him.
No, it's a tree behind him.
Crap it. It's for the good. Anyone that doesn't know what I mean. Let's see.
She's crazy.
Babies, I just showed you that had the thing on the baby's neck. It's the same baby. Just so
There's her.
y'all are on the same page here.
I didn't have that picture.
I don't know whose baby that is, but
See, she's lying and pretending like I've got this picture and shit, and that she got this picture off of another, like Summer's people. Yeah, BK told her to do this.
not a good thing. Shit. March 9th, let's see. Okay, it was tree chunk face.
I don't let any man tell me what to do.
Guys, I can't spend time doing it. Anyways, whoever hasn't seen it, go look at my other pictures. Head coming out of a tree trunk. So this just doesn't make any sense to me, right? And the other thing that doesn't make sense is the middle photo. It's got like a lot of stuff going on in there.
Lady, you're the one that don't make no sense. And that's my son that passed. See what she's got to say about him.
Then you guys, this child has something on his head. Inside, you can see it in the plastic. I will crop it for you.
Lady.
Tristan should be off limits
Ramsey.
with everyone.
Here it is. I went through her case. And those burns,
Oh, now she's saying the John Benet Ramsey case I'm connected to.
this is why Benet Ramsey has markings on the side of her head like that. Those burn.
It's okay, bitch.
Oh, it.
She is sick.
They have the same thing going on between their head. I'm going to show you the heart on top of this child's head. I'll do the one with the two boys first. Two, you know. They just don't know what didn't know what it was. Many times when the girl hand on his head, but you can also see.
And the only kid that she's showing the most is my sick son. So that tells me right there, BK told her to do this. He's going to be in a lot of trouble.
The woman saying that they're here, but I'm not saying placing guilt on anyone. I'm adding to my.
Why is it BK is behind everything? He is not. People think for themselves.
Summer Wells Missing Children story. That is.
And sadly, the only reason that she's using your son is because he does look similar to Summer, and he was sick. So therefore, she's going to find photos of him to where he's not in the best conditions, which is so wrong and so dirty on so many levels. As I said, Tristan should be left out of anybody's videos. It is wrong for her to do that. The only thing I will bring up that is about your son is the comment that you left about him. He is off limits in my case. I would never, ever talk about that boy. Ever. And this lady should not do it either. But that is the reason she's doing it, because she can find him in situations where he doesn't look good because the little feller was sick.
What's in the balloon, you guys?
This is when my son with the cleft lip and palate had surgery.
I took the red out, and it's the 5 and 3. It's a symbol.
So she marked his face out because he's got tubes and stuff. Barely.
To me, they're the same kids. I don't even know how else to say, but
Those pictures all came off the same Facebook. Okay. These pictures are the same people. They came off the same Facebook. I shared these photos and told everybody about this. They didn't come off of my pictures. She talking about.
they're the same kids. I don't even know how else to say, but
And these pictures I shared, y'all.
you all remember these. But
And you should have done it.
Funny how they're marked out, but he isn't. It's okay.
there's not a blanket, and where is a picture? Oh, I'll remember this photo. You probably really don't, because this was a photo. I don't know how she refound it, but this photo.
Refound it. What?
You've only most
Okay, so there y'all go. Nonsense. Y'all, you know what to do about that video. Do the right thing. Love y'all.
And there you go again. I know I've said it quite a few times during this video, but I'm just going to end it by saying I do really hope you learned a lesson with this. And I really hope that you stop taking people's children's photos, spinning them to fit your own narrative, and understand how it can make you feel when it happens to you. It was very, very wrong for this woman to do it to you. But it's crazy that you come on here talking about how it's wrong that she did it when you did the same exact thing. Tricia, you are a hypocrite. You need to really, really take pieces of this and put it into yourself and be like, okay, how was I wrong by doing what she did? That's how you should look at it, because you don't just take someone's pictures and you don't make false accusations like that, saying that people are involved in those type of things. You just don't do it. Not only can you put the kids in danger, you put adults in danger, because you know what happens to people that hurt children. It's not good things. So you don't ever want to put accusations like that out about someone when you do not know and have solid evidence. And trust me, a few pictures here and there are not solid evidence. But thank y'all. Thanks for watching. And again, shout out to True Crimes, Missing But Not Forgotten. And have a good day, y'all.